Okay, Boxing Bros UK here in association with Last Bell Boxing.
Yes.
I am with former great professional fighter and now excellent trainer Malik Scott.
Yes.
How you doing?
How you doing, brother?
I'm doing great. I like this jacket. Like, and it's got the zone on it. Like, did they make this for you? Like, what's going on with this?
No, not really. And this is actually some good taste from my wife, Kate Scott.
Oh, okay.
As you know, she helped me with, just a taste of things now. Because I had a good taste as a man that wasn't married. But your taste become more, what's the word I want to look for? Exquisite.
Yeah.
When you become a married man. So shout out to my wife, Kate Scott. Yes.
Okay, good stuff. So she designed or did this?
No, not designed, but pick.
Oh, okay.
Yes. I wish she could design my stuff. It's all I would wear, so the stuff she designed, if that was the case.
So my missus, Jody, don't get any ideas. You can't pick my clothes for me.
Oh, good, man.
So
Wife know best.
What are you doing here?
Well, we just got finished doing a press conference, with the Zone. So we just got finished doing Usyk and Rico. I actually thought we was going to do the undercards as well, but we didn't. And we just, basically just did the press conference. And, these guys are going to get it on. I'm looking forward to Usyk having another great performance, but I'm looking to Rico to give fans more than what they are logically expecting. You know what I mean? So we're going to see if he can do that.
So I was speaking to Matty Harris, and he's obviously in the camp, Peter Fury, and he said to me, Rico has been had Peter as a striking coach for like about 10, 15 years.
Yes.
The man knows how to box, and he holds his own in sparring against many, many top-level heavyweights.
Yes.
So this is not going to be what people think.
Yes. Well, it's a very, very strong chance it's going to be what people think, only because of who Rico is climbing up against. And I say climbing up against is because he's never fought no one at this level in his life. He's reaching up. Y'all still be in the UK when someone is basically punching up.
Punching above your weight.
Yes. You know what I mean?
When you pull a bird that's really beautiful, and you ain't that.
So, not to come down too hard on Rico, but it's just that he's in my opinion, is probably one of the best fighters in the history of boxing. Not just of this time, of any time. So you got to give him respect for being willing to step up to this challenge. But that's exactly what it is. And in his case, him not being as experienced in boxing, it's a little bit more than a challenge. They say anything can happen in boxing. I believe that. But I don't believe that when a fighter lives outside the gym, the way how Usyk live outside the gym. He has dedicated his body, mind, and spirit under God to boxing. You know what I mean? So in that case, anything can happen. The better man will win because he's giving himself the best opportunity to win, not just in the gym, but also the way he live outside the gym.
Yeah, I get that because a lot of people will be like, Ngannou, he dropped Fury in the second round or first round or whatever, but Fury don't live the life like Usyk lives a life outside the ring. I don't know personally, but from what I hear and what we see in the news, Fury.
Oh, yeah.
So that's why he got dropped in the second round by Ngannou, because we've seen what AJ did to him in the next fight.
Yes, and when it comes to being technically sound and, boxing IQ and things of that nature, Usyk and Fury is right there. But I believe what separates them is the dedication to the body, the dedication to the mind, the dedication to the spirit. And that's something that Alexander Usyk does. It's his life. And I think that's very, very dangerous when it's your life, when you actually live this, not just in the gym. A lot of fighters just are fighters in the gym. When they go home, boxing in. When Usyk go home, boxing don't end. He lives a clean life. Kind of remind me of the great Bernard Hopkins. Guys like that can fight all the way up until however long they want.
Mayweather as well.
Live the life. Yes.
So, quick one. What did you make of Chisora Wilder fight? I know it was a great fight, but from a coach's standpoint, what did you see in Wilder? Obviously, he's your friend, he's your boy. So, what did you see for him going forward? What do you reckon?
What should be next for him?
What should be next for Wilder?
Oh, him and AJ at the Wembley. What's up, bro? Him and AJ at Wembley. That's if you ask me personally, that's all I want for Deontay. Yeah. It's him and AJ, and I want it to be on fair grounds, financially, location, pay-per-view, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? So I would just want him and AJ. As far as the fight with him and Chisora, I thought it was everything fans always ask for. If he's not going wild, and they say, oh, he's not the same Wilder. When he's back going wild and trying to get somebody out of here, they say, oh, it was a shit fight, but it was entertainment. You just never, like, you know what I mean?
People are never happy.
He have to continue to be himself. And what he was in Derek Chisora fight, he was himself, and he can even be much better than that.
Cool. Have you got any charges? Have you got any fighters that you're coaching now? Got any big fights coming up you want to shout out?
Yes, Ezra Taylor just fought a very skillful, tough, crafty guy, Willie Hutchison. We came up short. But Ezra Taylor's going to come back. He's a very promising, high potential fighter that I trained from the UK, Nottingham's very own. What else we got next? I'm the assistant coach to Zerto Ramirez, who's fighting David Benavidez May 2nd. So I'm flying back tomorrow morning to get back to camp with Team Zerto. And from there, that's what. Besides that, I'm also, doing my analyst work. I'm doing. You can see me here doing my work here, calling fights, such of that nature. So I don't want to spread myself too thin. I don't want 8 or 9 fighters. That's not my choice. Like, you know what I mean? If I really wanted to, I could just stack up fighters. But I don't want to do that. One, because I want to give certain individuals my pure time. I don't want to be rushing one person workout because I got to get to another person workout. Fighters put themselves in a position where they can seriously get hurt, and I think anybody I'm training deserves all of my time. So I'm cool with my couple fighters, my few fighters, and I have a couple 3-0 guys that's coming up, things of that nature. But right now, man, I love calling fights. I love being here with you guys, doing these interviews and things of that nature. I'm enjoying boxing in a whole.
Yeah, that's it. We call that jack of all trades, master of none.
Absolutely.
When you spread yourself too thin.
Yes.
So you want to concentrate on doing a few fighters. So with Ezra Taylor, are you trying to get the rematch to get back straight away, or are you going to take a confidence builder and then get back in the mix? What's going to go on with him? Last Bell Boxing, the Nottingham channel, I know they want to know this news.
Well, I think Ezra, right now, him and Willie, there's no interest of a rematch. Willie is trying to get bigger fights. He's chasing the big names. And Ezra, when you say a comeback fight, Ezra will never be in a fight where it's just him totally in full control. It's not a real challenge if you're in full control. Now, will we take a big risk how we did it in the last fight? Probably not. It's his first fight back. But you guys not going to see me have a trainer guy and we come up short in the fight and we lose from experience, and then since we lost, we come back and just start fighting guys much lower than our caliber. No, Ezra's still going to fight at a level. He's going to compete at the high level, and one day he's going to be a world champion. I still believe in him. Actually, I believe in him even more because of the character that he showed me after defeat.
Sure, for sure. So I'm going to put a name to you. Obviously, I know you don't like calling out and all that, but what about Anthony Yard?
What about him?
To fight Ezra.
Yes, that's a future potential fight that we're always interested in. Who else is out here? I think London Arthur is Lyndon Arthur is a craftsman in that ring. I actually, from what I heard Lyndon and Hutchison was going to fight. That's a fight that I will have my notepad out, my popcorn. I would love that kind of fight because Lyndon has an incredible jab, good reflexes. He's a bit more heavy-handed than what people think, and we know Hutchison's slick. Switch hitter. So that's the type of fight that I would really love to watch myself.
Yeah, I'd like to see that fight. Ezra and Lyndon, do you know what? I think that would be a better fight than probably the Yard fight for him.
Yes. Or any of those guys. I just, after this first fight back, that's going to still be with somebody credible, then we're going to get back to calling these guys out how we was. The mission and the journey still continue. And what happened with us in the Hutchison fight, it was an experience. Ezra didn't get beat up real bad. He wasn't knocked down. He didn't leave out that fight with any type of in-fight issues. No, he got out-experienced by a very crafty guy, a very experienced guy, a guy with a decorated amateur career. We took a chance at greatness, you could say, in a direction of being great. That's what you have to do sometimes. You got to commend Ezra because Ezra is always chasing challenging opposition. He won't even allow himself really to fight somebody that's too much lower than him. He loved the challenging opposition. Hutchinson was a challenging opposition. We chased him. We got the fight. We came up short, but life continues on. The journey still continues. Everybody watch out for Ezra Taylor because he's coming even better now.
That's it. He who dares wins. You got to take it. You got to shake it to make it.
Yes, and if you're not in control, if you're in control, it's not a real challenge. You know what I mean? You gotta take chances in life, and you have to. Not that don't even just go for boxing. In life, I said. Ezra, that's one thing I love about the young man. He's always willing to take the chance. He'll fight Willie 10 times a week and continue to try going.
Yeah.
But that's not the thing to do. The thing to do is rebuild how we doing. And we're not even rebuilding from an awful beatdown. We're rebuilding from experience, from craft.
Little tweak.
From little tweaks, yes. And what Ezra don't have, he's going to get, and that's more experience.
Exactly that. So final question, because I know you're a busy man. A lot of people don't know this. I'm a sad guy, and I've been watching boxing for a long time. You was a big part of Lennox's camp.
Yes.
The Lion, last British undisputed champion. Yeah, you know. Just a little brief. What was it like being part of that camp as a young fighter yourself, training with the champ, undisputed champ back then?
Probably one of the best experiences of my life. Besides getting married, I would say me being in camp with Lennox Lewis is the best experience of my life. And when I say that, I mean Lennox wasn't a gatekeeper type in camp. Sometimes it does these young fighters no justice going to these great camps, but when they get to the great camps, the champions ain't dropping no gems on them. The champions not teaching them nothing. The champions, you just having somebody pick them up every day and drop them off. Every camp I've been to with Lennox Lewis, he took me under his wing. He taught me things. He gave me gems that I could pass on to other fighters. Every camp that I was in with Alexander Usyk is one of the most warmest camps you ever been to. Deontay Wilder, when guys go to his camp, he teach them. He bring these guys in his home. And I think that's the key what Lennox Lewis showed me and did for me on how to go about people that's helping you in this sport. He didn't look at me like some young guy that was just coming to spar. He looked at me like, this is a young guy that's trying to get ahead in the sport, that has a mind, that has a boxing brain. He's intelligent. He's a sponge for knowledge. I'm going to give him all the gems that I can give him. And he did that, and I'll never forget that because to this day, I still pass them gems down to other fighters and other people on all kind of walks of life.